Welcome to Hardwired McLean. In this episode, I'm going to walk you through how to install a TP-Link whole home Wi-Fi system in just a few simple, easy steps. Here's what it looks like still in the box. You see it's a little rough around the edges. It's because it was sitting in the back of my work vehicle. A lot of times I keep it on deck for certain customers that have certain internets, such as T-Mobile is not encrypted enough for our cameras, so they need to add a Wi-Fi routing system to give it deeper encryption to match Google's standards. I'll talk a little bit more about that later. Let's go ahead and open it up and we'll dive right on in. Okay, we pulled everything out of the box. We have our two towers here with our step-down transformers and power cords, our little cord to connect to our modem, and our quick installation guide. Let's go ahead and refer to our quick installation guide. Really, you got this whole booklet here, but none of that really matters except for page one. So page one is the one, unless you speak those other languages, all the rest is all in other languages. So we're going to just go ahead and scan that QR code and pull up the app. We're going to go ahead and create a login and get started. But first, let's talk about the benefits of using a TP-Link whole home Wi-Fi system. It eliminates dead zones, boosts Wi-Fi signals, and allows for additional devices on your network. To test the Wi-Fi speed, I took the liberty of taking pictures ahead of time prior to the TP-Link installation and post-installation. So here's the before numbers of the master bedroom, the guest room, the office, the garage, and the living room. After I walk you through the install, I'll show you what the new numbers is, and we'll see how much it's boosted. Go ahead and scan the QR code, and we're going to go ahead and download the app. And open it up. Agree to the terms and conditions. Then we're going to go ahead and create an account. We're going to use our email to create the account. And put in a password. Agree to the terms and continue. Now we're waiting for that email to come in. We're going to click on that once it pops up. Click Finish Registration. And click Chrome. Open up. We can see our activation was succeeded. Now we'll go ahead and go back and already have an account. Type in our information of the account we just created and hit login. Turn on Face ID. We'll go ahead and hit complete and turn on two-step verification. Go ahead and confirm that. Let's go ahead and grab our code from our email here. And let's type that in real quick and turn on. Let's begin. We're plugging our modem in to power, and we're also connecting the white cord from the tower to the back of our modem as well. Now we're creating our network. Let's make our network the same exact username and password as our Wi-Fi. This will allow our already connected devices, such as cameras, coffee makers, TVs, whatever, to connect automatically to our new network that we're creating. Otherwise, we have to reconnect those devices manually, and we don't want to have to do that. We're just going to give it some time here to do its thing. And boom, it's connected. Okay, let's go ahead and add another Decco. Now, if you bought multiple systems, you can continue to use this method and keep adding them. It's especially useful if you got 2 or more stories to your home. My house is only 1 story, so we're gonna hit go. We want to make sure it's not surrounded by clutter or anything that cause interference. Verify that's in an open, clear space. There you go. Also verify there's no electronics around that can cause interference as well. There's not, so let's hit the arrow. Now we're plugging in that second tower now. Now it'll be solid yellow. We're just waiting for it to flash blue so we know it's in pairing mode. This typically takes a couple minutes. See at the top of the screen there's the firmware update available. We'll take care of that after we get this programmed. We'll go ahead and allow it some time here to do its search. And whoop whoop, there it is. It found it. Hit add this device. Now it's time to name it. Now this one's going to be in the living room. So we'll hit living room and hit next. This only takes a minute or two. And there we go. Decco has been added. Okay, so it is begging me for review. And I do like TP-Link products, so I'm going to take the liberty to fill one out real quick. I like it when I get reviews from my customers, so I think I will pass on that same love. Thank you, TP-Link, for making me some good products. And send. We'll open the app back up. And here within the app, we can see all the devices that are connected and the other tower that's attempting to connect now. Now is a good time to update that firmware. We'll hit download firmware and confirm. With there being more hackers and scammers out there than ever before, it's good to keep our encryption high and our software is up to date as much as possible. Hit install. Moving forward, any device you attach to your network will be protected through this deeper encryption with this mesh router system, as well as boosting your internet signal. Now that we have a deeper encryption, we can utilize certain home security products like Google outdoor cameras. They prefer that deeper encryption that TP-Link provides. Unlike Ring cameras, these can't be hacked. Hit the back button. Okay, so I have them all set up here. This one plugged in directly into the modem. Now we've got this one programmed. We're gonna move it into the master bedroom. Like so. We're gonna go ahead and put it here at the end of our bed. Far enough away from the TV, it's not gonna cause any interference. Let that boot all the way up and do its thing. Now we'll give it a minute to boot all the way back up, and then we'll test those internet speeds in every room again and see what the difference is. Okay, now let's back online. Let's test those speeds. And this is what we got. I'll have the before at the top in red and then after at the bottom in green. Master bedroom results. That's a whopping 78.4 boost. Next is the guest room results. +7 for download and +5 for upload. Now in the office, we've seen a little bit of a loss once the router was installed. 20 on the download and 1 on the upload. And in the garage, we had a loss on the download and an increase on the upload. A loss of 21 and an increase of 7. And lastly, the living room. We saw a little loss on the download and the upload stayed the same, the -33 and 0. The big takeaway here was the master bedroom. It was practically a dead zone for the most part in comparison to the rest of the rooms in the house, which has became really noticeable when using my TV in the master bedroom. It used to cut out a lot, and now I don't have that issue anymore. Inside the app, we can open up guest networks here. Once you turn this on, you have a dedicated network for guests only to keep you off your main Wi-Fi. If you scroll down here, you can see all the devices present and you can see how well they're connected. We can see my Nest camera struggling a little bit. Let's click on that. Now let's click on that as low connection. Here I can actually hit high priority and prioritize and give it a set values. Now 100 download and 25 upload is the perfect values to have the camera operational without being laggy. And lastly, if you go here and click on the security tab, you have the option to scan your network for any threats, and it offers some antivirus as well. As you can see, it's a very versatile tool, and this concludes this tutorial. Hit like and subscribe for more videos like this. And if you're interested in home security, feel free to reach out to me for a quote or for more information. Our services are available all over America.